Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm John.
And I'm Richard.
And today we're going to be watching and reacting to the first episode of Listeners. And Richard, this is a series that neither of us have saw, correct? And honestly, I have no idea what we're getting into, but I have heard from a friend that it's a pretty good series so far, and we should check it out. So, just as a brief synopsis, Richard, what did you find out about this, what we're getting into?
Well, just kind of reading off of here, it just says that set in a world where the concept of music ceases to exist, the story begins when a boy encounters Miyu, a mysterious girl who possesses an audio input jack in her body, which is kind of weird. The two intermingle with the history of rock music and embark on an unforgettable journey.
Oh.
This is according to myanimelist.net.
Awesome.
So, okay, well, so the history of rock music, are we talking about just world history? I'm assuming we're talking world history.
Well, if it's in the future, then
I mean,
possibly.
I'm talking about like, are we talking about like the Rolling Stones? Or are we talking about specifically like Japanese rock music? I don't know. I mean, I know a little bit of Japanese rock music, but really just a little bit about rock music in general. So it'd be, I guess, kind of educational.
Yeah,
maybe. In a sense. Who knows? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So let's get into it.
Rock concert?
Oh, probably. Because we got
yeah. Mecha rock concert. Even better.
Gurren Lagann rock concert. Spiral Power is what you heard.
I don't know. What are we going to hear it too?
I think we are hearing it.
Is that it? What we're
the music probably. Track 1. That's cute.
Oh, the desolate future.
Is this Detroit? No offense, Detroit.
Well,
I'm sorry.
There's no pollution now. Maybe at one point it was a sea of trash. Oh. Oh, wow.
Is this Tokyo? This is probably Tokyo.
Gotta pick out the quality trash.
Man, I can't even imagine the smell.
Yeah. Never look up. Oh. Liverchester. So it's going to be the history of rock from this world.
I guess so.
That mecha rock. Really? He really looks at the little things and is very very positive about his situation.
I mean, I guess you have to be to keep your sanity. Well, what do you do with that, though?
What is that? Is he going to build his own mecha? That'd be so cool. Don't fall in the trash pit.
He's probably going to fall.
No, it's not worth it. No.
Is that a transistor?
I think so.
Whoopsies. Oh, okay.
You threw your thing.
No, I think it was attached to her.
Oh.
Oh, really? Think so? Wow.
Where did you kidnap her from?
Okay. That could have been taken the wrong way, and obviously it was.
Obviously. The worst. That's who you are.
Clifford Chester. The worst.
That guy. Of course. She don't know who she is. You're a player.
Let me guess. That means she could control the whatever mechs are in this world, right? That's probably what this is.
Maybe? Maybe not now.
And equipment. Okay.
Fight against the earless? Why are they earless?
Why?
Yeah, you don't have to break that. Did it all by itself.
Yeah. How were you able to see that from all the way over there? What was it?
Did the music destroy their country?
Apparently. Oh, that comes off really, really weird.
Oh no.
Let me see your jack.
Oh. Whew. I thought this thing was going to go some kind of crazy direction real fast.
No, absolutely not. You don't remember much, but at least you remember that, I guess.
But why?
Zeppelins?
If they're earless... What?
You're my hero.
Oh, he's building an equipment. Yeah, where is
it's probably like something super small. Oh, it's a speaker. Gotcha.
So just every machine is called an equipment, maybe?
I guess. I think anything like music related.
Maybe that's their name for machines or something, is just equipment. I don't know. That's really weird.
Well, like equipment as in like music, like speakers,
Yeah.
guitar, whatever. Well, you're gonna need like something a lot bigger than that.
I know, right?
Plot twist: she's the one that
I know,
caused
right?
the incident like a few years ago.
She's somewhat evil in some weird way. I think he just settles real easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just whatever's the easiest. Why not? You're
What?
you're leaving. No. Well,
No.
there went all that work.
Well, at least the mayor's gone.
Yeah, so is everybody else.
And it was their dad. Or no, maybe it was just the one guy that we saw in the flashback.
Maybe.
You know, I've just noticed that other than the flashback, I don't think they've really played too much music. Of course, now it's like, oh, now we're going to play music just to prove you wrong. You know, all the time I've been working with computers, I still have not been able to solder.
What?
Oh,
So they
what a
conveniently
coincidence.
show up now that she's here?
Huh, that's so weird.
You know, for being called earless, they have very dominant ears that show up on the top of their heads. Use your Vox.
Okay.
So are they shadow monsters? What is this? I know they're earless, but oh no, they're heading toward that. Apparitions? So are they ghosts?
What? I know, right? Just standing there. Right in the middle of danger. Sure.
Hopefully she is able to do something with the equipment before the episode ends, because there's a lot of questions I have about what's going on in this world. Oh, well, never mind. He's dead. Is she going to jump in? Well, if I can...
I mean,
wow.
Yeah, that's consolation prize, yeah.
He is so easy to settle on whatever.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to die here.
There you go.
Use your spiral power. Oh, jeez, it really is. Just like that.
Oh, and conveniently, he does have an audio jack big enough for her. Or maybe that's the size they come in this world. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're failing at Guitar Hero. You hear like the off-picked beats at random there a second ago. Hmm. She didn't do like the opening and destroy a lot of stuff.
Yeah, all right. Like just destroy everything.
What? I'm so confused about what these earless things are.
Sure. Okay. Spiral power, I guess.
See, wasn't that what he was reaching for then when he fell?
I guess so. I thought it was the thing around her neck.
Yeah. Oh.
It is the thing around her neck. Okay.
What? Okay, so did it fall and connect, or was she actually like up there? I wonder. Huh. Huh.
Oh.
Is it gonna?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Is he dead?
Well, if it represented that, then I guess it needed to be taken down. I don't think you're gonna make that train. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Oh, never mind.
Apparently they did.
Never mind. They run really fast. So many questions about this series right now is going through my head.
Hey, you survived. Jimmy Stonefree. Okay. Jimmy Stonefree. Is that Jimmy Stonefree right there?
Maybe. Hmm.
Oh no, it's the masked people from the opening.
Oh.
All right, John. So that definitely happened for sure. How did you feel about this episode?
It's a lot to take in, but I'm not really for sure, given the small amount of details that we got about our characters and this world. I don't really know how to feel about it. I can't say that I'm interested. Just to be honest, I can't say that I'm interested in it because, we have one character that don't know who she is, and the other one, he's just content to be miserable. Basically, he's just content in whatever position he's in.
Well, he was, but now when he was faced with that life or death situation, he's like, "No, I still gotta live because I want to experience things."
I mean, and that, I guess that is true. That's a valid point. We did kind of see some growth, even though I don't know. I guess it was like, oh, okay. I mean, I get it. You don't want to die. You want to go and experience things. But,
right.
5 seconds before that, you were like, oh, I guess I'm okay as long as I'm surrounded by this junk. I can die content.
Right. Yeah.
I have so many questions. I don't know what or who or I don't know anything about the earless. I don't know why they're a thing, where they come from, what their purpose is. They just chase around players, what's going on here? What is this world? I get the whole like, hey, music's gone. We need to bring it back, but I never would have thought mechs were involved with bringing music back.
Apparently. I mean, I guess equipment.
To be fair, I mean, I've never went this low, but it's kind of like kind of below that. Just kind of like almost like I don't really want to keep going, but hey, I mean, I was told it gets, it's good. Maybe it gets better. Maybe some more details will be fleshed out. Maybe I should just be honest, and maybe this isn't my type of anime. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe if I find out a little bit more, I'll be like, oh, okay, clearly this wasn't my thing. Maybe if you're a music lover, or if you know more about the story and you're just like, wow, this guy, he don't know what's coming, definitely let me know. But otherwise, I'll probably do 3 episodes and call it a wrap, unless something just epic happens in 4 episodes. But I don't know. How did you approach this? What are your thoughts?
I'm getting some Gurren Lagann vibes from it, in the sense that the hero, and not to spoil too much here, but the hero, or rather the main character, I guess, the kid, the young guy here, he.
Can you remember his name? That's sad.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm bad with names anyway, so it's going to take at least 3 or 10 episodes for me to remember. But regardless, though, he's kind of just this person that is very, like you said, content with his life. I mean, honestly, this, I guess, not necessarily the world, but at least this area that he lives in, his city, is very bleak, very dark. So in a way, I can understand that because he's living in this city, and this is all that he really knows, other than what he's seen on TV or what he read in his book. Which those things kind of make it exciting, but otherwise, I mean, this is his life, and he's chosen to kind of just accept that for what it is, and and I respect that. I mean, not everyone can be, I guess, like have this fantastic life or whatever, but of course, obviously, that's going to change for him, But yeah, regardless, like I said, it just everything does seem kind of bleak right now, and you're right. There are a bunch of different questions. I kind of see this theme though with the whole, because of course without music, without art, I guess in general, like that sort of is like for people in general, like that's kind of like an escape or whatever. It enhances your life. If you let's go with rock music. If you love rock music and it makes you excited, it makes you look forward to the next day, if you will. Even anime can be so, video games or whatever your hobbies are. It helps you enjoy life, and so I can see this overarching theme for this series where he he becomes, I guess, not necessarily a player or a musician or whatever, but he kind of has goes on this journey where he learns that there's more to life than just picking up junk, because it kind of seems like the junk is sort of like a metaphor for the junk in our life, things that are the unnecessary things that we let in our life that we kind of like let us down. All the worries. I mean, not to say those things are useless or whatever, but I mean.
And our main character was pretty content with just being miserable and weighed down.
Right.
Went very philosophical.
I mean, I could be totally wrong, but this is my initial impression. So now the whole mech thing, I think that's just sort of a gimmick, and I'm not. I like mech. I like mecha anime, but I feel like that's just kind of gimmicky at this point.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Because I mean, I see what they're trying to do, because they call it equipment. So of course, like a rock band has their equipment, or even jazz or whatever genre. I mean, pretty much anyone that plays music, exactly, or even
their equipment for their gig. Or
even if you're like you sing, you still got people in general. I'm just generalizing here. Like you have people that back you up, like piano or whatever else. I mean, there's other instruments to make this band or this orchestra or whatever the case may be. But even still, to try to turn that into a mecha anime, I mean, I can respect that, because in a sense, because we haven't had really a defining mecha anime in quite some time. I know, of course, you've got the usual Gundam series that'll come out. I know Iron Blooded Orphans came out not too long ago, but honestly, I watched that to like about 20 or so episodes, and I was just kind of done. This is me a Gundam. I mean, look, Gundam's here. I love Gundam, but it just I like mecha anime, but just not everyone has hit. In fact, I brought up Gurren Lagann. I mean, that was one of the last, I guess, great Gundam mecha series that have come out, and that came out in the late 2000s. So, I mean, there's been some other ones I'm sure after that, but like I think in general, a lot of people agree that seems to be like one of the last ones to come out. So regardless, I mean, I don't have high hopes for this series, but I see some potential here. So I'll give it not necessarily a thumbs up, but maybe like halfway. So like almost the exact opposite of you. In a sense. Like I feel like there's potential here.
I want to be optimistic about this. I'm just so not impressed.
Right. And that's understandable, definitely, because it does leave you with a lot of questions. But I'm curious to see. It's because it kind of reminds me, in a sense, with questions and whatnot, with Fire Force, which Fire Force, I think we can agree, was fantastic. But of course, at the beginning, it was like, you had the Infernals or whatever they were, right?
Well, they just started off with human combustion.
Human combustion, but they turned into.
And then, they would turn into the Infernals, but they didn't really let on why.
Right, exactly. So
we at least had a little bit of world building as to like, hey, this is happening.
Right, but not at the beginning though. At the beginning, like it kind of starts you off with just some guy that blows up and turns into an Infernal, and then you had just some kid coming out of nowhere with fire on his feet, and it's like, what's going on here? So it does take a few episodes, and again, 3 episodes is ideal for something like this. So I wouldn't mind continuing on with this, but I feel like if this just turns out to be something really generic, then it's like, eh. But I mean, I can definitely
maybe that's the feel I'm getting. Is it's just kind of it's just following a basic formula.
right.
I don't know. It just feels too safe, even though it does have mecha
Right.
music battles. I don't know.
I mean, it's a unique idea, but I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. But I feel like, again, I feel like there is some good potential here. It's just, will they capitalize on that potential? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, for now, I'm okay with it. But if it doesn't impress me after like a couple episodes, then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
there's nothing here.
Maybe what it was is we were promised, a world without music, and I was kind of curious as to why the world didn't have music. Like, are these earless creatures like just attracted to music? Do they attack it? All kinds of things like that. And I guess I just still have a lot of questions about, like, well, why does no one just play music so much that it destroys them or whatever. I don't know. I mean, is there something negating sound waves that sound like music?
Well, apparently not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Evidently, only the players hold the key, though. And why do these players have audio jacks in them? Are they robots? Are they cyborgs? What is going on?
I guess those questions will be answered later on in the series.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe next episode.
Hopefully.
Even so, guess we'll have to wait and see. So, any other thoughts? Okay.
No.
All right. So, with that being said, how did you all feel about this episode? And how would you feel if you had an audio jack like on your back? Like,
yeah.
That kind of rhymed. I feel like that would be kind of uncomfortable though. That'd be really weird. But regardless, how would you guys feel about it? Let us know down in the comments below,
please. And if you enjoyed this reaction, if you had qualms with it, definitely leave those down there too. But also subscribe, keep up with our content, hit that notification bell over there, throw us a like, please. Probably going to be a dislike, but who knows? Based on my thoughts, who knows? But anyway, check out our Patreon. We definitely would appreciate it. We appreciate your feedback on different things. And we'll see you in the next episode.